Last week, Ed Sheeran released his fourth studio album entitled No. 6 Collaborations Project. The album is exactly what the world needed right now, and I'm going to explain why in this video. But before that, let's have a look at the album itself. Ed had been teasing the album since the release of the lead single I Don't Care featuring Justin Bieber, and would later announce the project with the release of Cross Me with Chance the Rapper and P&B Rock. Following the success of the first two singles, he would then go on to release the Tracklist in mid-June, and it's fair to say that the reaction was overwhelming. It felt like it was easy to ask who's not on the album than who is. It was also exciting to see such a variety of artists, from global names like Justin Bieber and Bruno Mars to seeing lesser known names on a global stage at least like Dave and J Huss. He released a few more songs from the album before the full project was released, such as Beautiful People and Blow, but then on July 12th the album finally dropped.
Wanking fuckballs!
Personally, I really enjoyed the project, and seeing him collaborate with some of my other favourite artists such as Dave and Travis Scott was really exciting to me, and I feel that he didn't disappoint. I haven't fully looked into it, but it seems like the album was received well on the whole. Of course, you can never please everyone.
This new Ed Sheeran record, it's not good.
But when it comes to streaming figures, within the first 3 days, he recorded 100 million streams on Spotify alone. This is nothing record-breaking, but these are the sort of numbers we come to expect with an Ed Sheeran album now. Now, I said at the beginning of the video that this project is exactly what the world needed right now, and that might sound like a bit of an over-exaggeration, but hear me out. Now, I'm not anywhere near educated enough to give my opinion on these topics, but with everything that's happening around Brexit in the UK and across the pond, you've got the different opinions on Donald Trump. Whilst I'm not educated enough on those topics to give my opinion on them, what I do know is it feels like the countries are as divided as they've been for a very long time, whereas this project certainly lacks division. So I'm going to take you on a journey down the No. 6 Collaboration Project Tracklist, and you're going to see exactly what I mean. So we cannot start anywhere else other than Suffolk, where Ed grew up. Moving on from there, we go to track 1, which takes us to El Paso, Texas. From there, we take a trip over to the Bronx in New York and Miami, Florida, whilst also stopping off at Havana, Cuba, the Dominican and Trinidad. From there, we go back to America and visit Chicago, Illinois and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On the next track, we fly back across the pond to the UK, more specifically Croydon, London, where Stormzy is from. However, he is of Ghanaian descent. Going back to America now, we're stopping off at West Memphis, Arkansas, and then taking a trip up to Stratford, Ontario in Canada. The next track features Travis Scott, which means we need to go back to Texas, but this time to see Houston. After that, make your way across to Detroit, Michigan, and then revisit New York, but head to Queens this time. Then, head back across the country to Atlanta, Georgia, and fly back to the UK and visit Stratford, London. Once you've done your shopping in Westfield, you're going to have to pop into Gambia quick and then fly back to London, but you may as well stop off at Jamaica and Ireland on your way. After that, you're going to have to take another long flight, this time to Cordoba, Argentina, and then make a U-turn back to London, this time going back to Croydon, but you're going to have to visit Nigeria also. After that, going back to America, more specifically Vallejo, California. Now, the next two locations we've already been to, so you don't have to bother going there again. However, whilst you're in Cali, go and visit LA, and then catch a flight to Lexington, Kentucky, and after that, a flight to Honolulu, Hawaii, followed by a trip to Puerto Rico, where you can fly to your final destination of the Philippines. It's quite the journey. I believe Ed's intentions with the project were to just collaborate with artists that he liked and pay homage to his previous collaboration project, which got him signed in the first place. And I don't think it's some big political statement, I don't think that's what he's trying to do. However, as a result of his varying taste in music, this ginger lad from Suffolk has managed to bring all sorts of different backgrounds and cultures together onto one project, which I find amazing, and I think that's exactly what we need right now. And with the album reaching number 1 in a variety of countries, Ed really has shown us that we are better together. I'm Scott, one half of ETLVSL. Thank you for watching.